if you was willing to fly my friend out the country and you just took me to Danny's, maybe this is not for me.
Ain't no sense in lying, I don't call nobody mine. And I ain't checking for nobody either, I promise I'm fine. My income is way too important, can't put you before it, I'll never do that. I'm on the road to the riches and some go fast, doing everything on my dash, oh yeah.
Hola.
Girl, she trying to rush and get her makeup done, knowing damn well she ain't gonna finish before me.
Who?
You hoe. Yes. Hey you guys, this is Glamazante, and I'm back with my girl Shania.
Hey y'all.
Y'all, we went to college together, so we're gonna do a get ready with me in Vegas to hit the strip and be out in the streets.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a talk through. So, how you been, friend?
I've been good, sis. How you been?
You know, I've been amazing, living my life,
Period.
getting in tune with myself.
Yeah.
Y'all, so, tell them what you do, Shania.
Okay, y'all. So basically, I am a life coach, mental health advocate, and I also, with two of my other friends, we put together pop-ups for small Black businesses, you know, basically to help them expose, build clientele, you know, things like that. So, yeah.
That's litty.
Yes, ma'am.
So, y'all, Shania is always my friend that I go to when I try to do, like, my mental health stuff, or if I'm struggling with something, I always call her up. And she pours good energy into me. So if y'all need like a life coach or somebody to talk to about mental health or anything, kind of, well, I guess more, what else more than mentally?
So as far as like the life coaching, I think I do a lot of different things. Some entrepreneurs reach out for like goal setting or, you know, like business ideas, things like that. So, you know, much deeper. I think my sole purpose is I just want to help people live the life of abundance they truly deserve, like in all areas.
Period.
Yeah.
So yes, honey, y'all better hit my girl. I'll put her information in the bio, and she is in the Baltimore area because I know a lot of y'all hoes is in Baltimore.
Period. Cause we lit.
So me and Shania always be having like deep ass girl talks, and one of the girl talks we was talking about is you treat people how you teach people how to treat you. And I wanted to get into that because I'm gonna tell y'all this little story time that I had already told Shania. She already know. So basically, one of my homegirls, like, let me start back a little bit. So y'all know on my Instagram DMs, like, so many females be trying to talk to me. Like, I don't know, maybe since I put lesbian in my bio, but honey, these hoes be coming out the woodwork. And I feel like when you see my Instagram or if you see my YouTube, and I'm being ghetto, honey, because I had to bust the top off my Givenchy foundation, girl, because she running low and I'm being cheap, not wanting to buy some right now. But basically, y'all know a lot of people be sliding my DMs. So with a lot of people sliding my DMs, it was this girl, she slid my DM. And her energy when she slid in my DM, she got a really good job. She cute or whatever. She's tall, and she seemed like she got a vibe. She's a vibe. So in the DM, she writes me, and most people when they write me in my DM, they always say, "Oh, I know I gotta step to you correct," or if I'm trying to talk to you, I know I gotta come with a certain type of energy because they know that I'm coming with a certain type of energy. Right. And that's not just financially. I feel like that's overall, as in me being a boss, me being just a businesswoman. Like, you just know you can't come to me with no bullshit because I'm gonna be able to see that shit from a mile away.
Right.
So she come in my DM, and basically her energy when she came in my DM is like she wanted to take me on a date. And I'm just like, So I feel like I'm not gonna say I'm above just going on regular dates. I don't think that, but I know that people try to take me on dates all the time. I go on dates. So what is gonna make you stand out from everybody else versus personality? So with her, she hit my DM on some like she thought I was cool, I was cute, and this and this, that. And then she said she wanted to take me on a date. And then the date was aligning with, she was like, I know you always get requests to go on dates, so how about I take you out the country? And that'd be our first date. And I'm like, what? So she was like, you wouldn't meet somebody. She was like basically saying along the lines of, you wouldn't let me fly, would you let me fly you out to another country, I fly out to that another country, and we just meet there, and that's be like our first date. She was like, would you be down for something like that? And I'm like, is she capping or she dead ass serious? And she dead ass was serious. She was looking at flights and everything. Like, she was serious. Mind you, she ain't got my number yet. she ain't even hit my, like, she ain't got my number. She ain't got nothing. She just literally going off the bat of, she trying to talk to me. And to be honest, looking from her gram, I know you can't judge people from their fucking gram, because honestly, you know people be cat. But I could tell the bitch had a little coin or a little bag on her. So, see how the energy she came with me? And she ain't even had my number yet, but she was that persistent and constant in the DM that I knew she was really trying to get at me, even by looking at flex. Now, I'm gonna fast forward the story. About 2 to 3 months go by, and one of my friends, she's like, what is a word I can use? Because I don't want to sound horrible, but my friend, she's like, I feel like when you see me, you know that I'm high maintenance. My friend, she don't really get off the vibe that she high maintenance. She kind of just like
chill.
Yeah, just chill.
She chill.
So she talking to me. I'm talking to my friend, but mind you, nobody knows we friends because we friends on Instagram, but I've never posted her. She's never posted me. We never went anywhere together. We never really done nothing. Like literally, no, we've done stuff and went places, but it's just never been on social media. So nobody would even know we know each other. Like, it's no way you would know we know each other. My friend was talking to me about this girl she dating, and she, like her, she could talk to me about a nigga she dating or whatever. I'm not gonna be like, oh, sometimes I'll be like, what do you look like? But I'm not gonna press like, what do you look like? Oh my God, like, who the fuck this nigga is? Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna just let it rock out in normal conversation. So my friend was talking to me about this girl and how they were talking, and the girl, she really liked the girl, and the girl doing all this stuff, and how they been chopping it up and talking and da-da-da-da-da. And they went on their first date. There's nothing wrong with this first date. Before y'all say it, it's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying. So the first date when she talked to my friend was they went to Denny's. So with me, I'm just like, well, girl, if you like her, if you was happy, if you like the date, like, it's cool. Like, you know, da-da-da-da-da. Come to find out, it's the same girl. And that this first date was for Denny's for my friend. But the girl hadn't even had my number. And she was trying to take me on the first day out the country. Like, she really was like, she was just trying to try. She wanted to do something to, you know, impress me.
Right.
But what I'm saying is to say, I'm not saying she treated my friend bad. But I'm just saying, why she ain't get that same energy to my friend to take her out the country for her first day? Because my friend, I know she would have loved that. You get what I'm saying? So what you think about that?
I don't know. You said it already. I really feel like you set the tone for like how people treat you. But I feel like it also has a lot to do with how you treat yourself.
Period.
You know, like you said, like, you know, like, you a boss. You know, you know the things you want in life. So like, if you carry it like that with yourself, people have to carry it that way with you.
And see, with my friend, I'm not gonna dog my friend out because I know she's gonna watch the video. But she don't have like the best self-esteem. And she kind of accept whatever people give her. Like, that's what she is. She's a very pretty girl, but she just accept what people give her. And I tell her this all the time. You get what I'm saying? But I just say that to say, you got to be out here treating yourself like the queen you is.
Yes.
Because if you don't, these bitches and these niggas gonna walk over you.
They gonna treat you however, whichever.
Right.
Without a care.
But to me, I just thought that was so crazy. And the crazy part about it, how I found out it was the same girl, was my friend finally posted a girl on Instagram. So when she posted a girl on Instagram, I'm like, who this? And I'm looking, I'm like, this girl looks familiar. Because remember I told you I never went out to the DM with the girl. And the reason we didn't go no farther is because I literally stopped writing her back. Because I'm like, I'm not in a place right now. Like, yeah, I want to go on a date, but I'm not in a place right now to get hemmed up in somebody else, because I had just got my last situation. So I was like, I don't need to move that fast. And honestly, if you wow me like this, you already cute. And at the point where I meet you and your personality's popping, we probably gonna rock out and start doing it.
Gotta be careful.
We just gonna start doing that thing. So I was just like, I need to do it. I need to wait. Like, no, I don't need to do this. Like, I just stopped writing her.
Yeah.
And let's just be honest, I feel like, yeah, it's weird that I just stopped writing her, but I don't owe nobody no explanation either. Like, I'm entitled to doing stuff I feel is right for my body and me. But yeah, so I feel like that's right, boundaries. So I feel like, to me, I just thought that was so crazy how my friend first date with the girl, the same girl, was Denny's.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I never told my friend. Because when people saw my DMs, so many people saw my DMs, I don't just be broadcasting like, oh, so send my DMs, this, that, and this, that. Right. Like, you know, I got a friend named Six, and I tell her stuff like that. But other than Six, I don't really do that. But yeah, I never told my friend. And I'm like, should I tell her? But I'm like, no, because me and the girl didn't talk.
I mean,
but at the same point, I wouldn't tell her about the day. I would just be like, girl, you know that girl was in my DM. But I'm like, what's the point of me telling her that? It didn't go nowhere past the DM, right?
Yeah.
So to me, I'm like, is that unneeded controversy?
It's two ways you could look at it. You could be like, you don't need to tell her because it didn't go no further. But if it's your friend, right, and you understand, like...
Well, she understands, because sometimes girls don't care if it was in the DM. She be like, you was in my friend DM, what the fuck, you look thirsty? But I'm like, girl, it didn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
But you gotta think it didn't go nowhere because of me.
Yeah. But what I'm thinking about is, like, first of all, if you was willing to fly my friend out the country and you just took me to Denny's, maybe this is not for me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I'm like, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with Denny's, but we know the girl can afford more than Denny's.
Right.
The crazy part about it is, it's like, I mean, she couldn't get the Root Chris. Mm-hmm. Like, it's so many different places.
Yeah. I mean, if I was like, how I would talk to my friend, I be talking to my friends about, like, self-love, like self-care. You know, like, girl, don't settle for less than what you deserve, you know? So
right.
I feel like I would talk to my friend like, bitch, look, she was willing to fly me out the country, you know.
But see, this is the crazy part. That was like about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
But my friend and her done jumped off. They done started doing the nasty. They ended to win it now, and they posted it on Instagram story. But what I'm trying to understand is, like, she ain't gonna stop talking to her. I feel like.
So you could go about it like, you don't even have to say anything about that. Just be like, you know, hey friend, how you doing? Like, how you been? Mm-hmm. You know, just get into her head mentally. You know, like, if you honestly feel like it's unnecessary, which, I mean...
Girl, we might have to open this door on y'all, bitch.
This butt be in the way of the door.
Girl, this butt be out.
I got booty. That's Rose. Oh, my bad.
Oh, y'all.
My
I'm
bad.
filming.
Oh.
But, Rose here.
Hey, y'all. I don't want to knock because of, you know.
Girl, yeah. But no, I feel like I probably should say something.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is my friend been talking to her for damn near like a month and a half now.
Yeah. But I mean, you could say it along the lines of like, just how are you doing?
But the thing about it is, it's like, you been seeing my Insta story, so why you wait so long to tell me?
That's true. That's very true.
Well, shit, she gonna know now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell her before this video pop off.
Definitely.
But, I mean, I feel like that was a little shaky situation.
Yeah. No. I be telling, like, when people, where you taking me? What we doing?
Right. Like, I feel like
I need better.
people be doing whatever out here.
Yeah. Because I deserve it.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's where that self-love comes, like, into play.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not like, no, like, after money, nothing like that. Like,
No.
but
It's just the principle of, like, what the energy you give off to people and what they reciprocate and give you back. Rose, get out here, because you know you be scamming. Rose ain't about no love.
Sometimes.
But no. That's crazy, bitch.
girl, you gotta start teaching these people some self-love.
Honey, okay? But I feel like with me, I've been sprinkling that off on y'all because, you know, lately I just been so happy and content and blessed and feeling good and highly favored and spiritually I'm aligning.
Yes, friends.
So I've been feeling good. But I feel like it has to be taught. And like now me in my later 20s, like I'm just now learning to love myself for real.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I always cared about myself, don't get me wrong.
Of
But I
course.
feel like I never genuinely sat down and was like, damn, I really love myself. Not over there with my child.
Girl, that's my child.
No, that's my child, honey.
Well,
Y'all, did sleep with her for about 10 minutes and now that's her baby.
it is.
See?
So what do you feel like got you to that point of like really wanting to dig deep into really just loving yourself?
Because I feel like this last little thing when me and Court stopped talking, I feel like I had like took a break and I was like out of the loop, and I feel like it got something to do with both my breakups. So my first breakup, you know, when I was in college, I feel like I let that take the hold of me, and I was like really upset about it, and I was like, oh my God, like, I'm not gonna be nothing without this person, this and this, that. And then the second time, I didn't fall that deep into it, but I just started feeling bad about myself.
Yeah.
So then I was like, why do I rely my happiness on someone else? In my comments, somebody in my comments said it to me too. They was like, you rely on they was like, the happiness that you have, you rely on the person that you're dating. Like, if that person is treating you well and the relationship's going good, you're happy.
Yeah.
But when that relationship is not going well and this and this, that, you're sad, you're upset. Why do you do that? And when when I first seen the comment, I was so upset.
That's deep though.
And then I was like, when I read it, then I read the comment again. I revisited the comment again. And I'm like, you know what? That is fucking true. Why can my subscribers, why can my social media family, why can my family and friends notice when I'm in a breakup or when I'm not? And I feel like that's when I was like, it don't matter if I'm in a breakup. It don't matter if I'm happy. If I'm in a breakup, if I'm with somebody, if I'm not with somebody, I'm going to be happy regardless. Because it's my decision. So after that, girl, I just started letting these blessings pile in, okay? And then another thing is I started respecting the fact that, like, I'm not going to be put in situations I'm not supposed to be in. So everything that's happening is supposed to happen. It was already written before I even wanted it, even before I was even here. So at that point, I'm like, I'm letting it go with the flow. So before I think that I would have signs or I would know certain things I should do or shouldn't do, and I would try to stop it. Like, if I seen a breakup happen, I would try to stop it before it happened because I'm like, I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. But now I don't do that. I just let it fucking happen. Because I'm like, it's not that I don't care. It's because I'm just allowing the universe, God, and everything else to do what it need to do. If it's saying it's not what I'm supposed to have right now, I'm not going to force it. I'm going to just not have it. And ever since then, I feel like I've just been happier. I've been in tune. I've been posting more consistently. I've been on YouTube. Let me see this little.
You've been doing yours.
Real quick. Yeah, I've been doing me.
There's nothing wrong with that. I will never forget, like, I think Will Smith posted this, but he was talking about how, like, whenever you're in a relationship, like, you should be going into that relationship already happy. You know, like, when you go into that relationship expecting someone to fill a void or to make you happy, that's where the arguments and the frustration comes in.
Yeah, because you're not happy and you expecting them to fix it.
Exactly. So you gotta already be content with yourself and, like, happy.
That's big facts, honey, because I'm telling you from experience. I literally was like, oh my God, like, what is wrong with me? And it's not one thing wrong with me, but understanding that I need to make myself happy. And that's what I've been doing. I've been buying stuff I want to buy, doing stuff I want to do. Like, I'm not capitalizing it off. And that's not to say, like, Courtney or whoever it was before her or after her, it's going to be like this, that, and this, that. It's just, I needed to work on myself. And honey, I feel great. I'm selfish now to the point where I really don't want to be in a relationship.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm selfish now because I feel like I'm at a space where I'm just feeling good. I'm happy. Like, everything's toning. So I'm like, I'm okay. I can let it rock out, baby girl.
And there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Period.
It's so necessary.
Girl,
That's
so
why
necessary.
I took this trip, girl. Self-love is the best love.
Okay.
You know, it's so hard. Like, you know, becoming a mom is so different.
Yes, because she's a new mom.
Yes, I am. My baby is 10 months. And I think the hardest thing was, like, I started to lose myself because I'm like...
When you became mom?
Yes, like...
Why?
Even this morning, I think you went to walk Denim, girl, and I was on the phone with my son's dad, and he was telling me, like, yeah, he took his first steps. I was telling Rose, and I was so sad because I'm like, oh my God, am I a bad mom? Because I'm out here, like, I'm not with him. Like, I should be with him every day. But then I'm also just like, I can't be the best mother to him if I'm not, like, whole
girl, you
entirely.
need to. Yeah,
so, girl, I just had to, like, rewind. Like, I still gotta live my life and do what makes me happy in order to be the best woman overall.
Exactly. And I feel like it's one of the things where you are a mom, but that's not all that you have.
Exactly.
But, oh my God, he took his first step?
Yes, he did.
Did they record it?
No. God. And I was just crying, like, I missed it. But then I'm also just like, I'm gonna be there for so many others first. You know,
girl, yeah. And I feel like you said, how you gonna be at your best? You need a break.
Garrett, listen.
You deserve it.
My mothers, take your breaks. Drop the baby off. Call your friends, your cousins, whoever. Like, take your break.
Period.
Don't feel bad about it either.
So how did you not feel bad about taking breaks? Because I did the same thing with like work.
Yeah.
I feel bad when I take breaks from work.
Because it's your baby.
Yeah, and I feel see that's my baby,
Yeah.
and then see she's an actual mom.
Yeah.
But I feel like I feel bad when I take breaks from work because I be like, you should be blessed. You should be more happier that you're in this position. How many other people want this position? And you over taking it for granted by taking a break, not posting, not getting money, not doing this, not doing that. Like I really be feeling bad.
But just imagine if you don't take those breaks, you're draining yourself. You're burning yourself out. That means you're not even giving your baby 100%.
100%.
You know, so like it had got to a point like dealing with postpartum. I was so depressed. I was angry. Like it was so much going on in my life, and one day I was just like, you know what? I need a break. And I have like a really good. I'm a part of this thing called Be More Healthy Babies, and I have like a support mom, and she's a mom herself, and she was telling me like, don't ever feel bad about taking breaks. Like if you need to just drop him off for a day, like do that. Girl, go out, get drunk, do whatever you want to do, but like take that mental break you need.
Yes.
And ever since I started doing that, I just feel so much better.
See, that's a blessing, honey. Yes, mental break.
Yes, girl, it's necessary.
That's for damn true.
Yeah.
It was another. What was that other topic we was talking about that one time when we was on the We said we was gonna talk about it. It was something dealing with relationships.
But
You remember?
what we was talking about?
We was talking about we was gonna do a podcast,
Oh, we were.
and then I forgot what we started talking about.
I think that's what we were talking about. Because I think we were both in a position of like, I needed to leave somebody alone, and you were, you know, like going through your stuff.
Right.
I think that's what it was.
Oh, soul ties.
Oh.
That's what it was. So I had read, me and her was talking about soul ties one time, because I was talking about like, you ever mess with somebody or talk to somebody and you know you need to leave them alone, you know you need to stop talking to them, you know this is a bad relationship for you, bad situation, but for some reason you still feel incomplete without this person. And that is because of soul ties. You hear that, honey? I hear you in there. But no, I feel like that's true though, because one time, I'm not gonna cap, this was a while ago, so y'all don't even know this bitch, so don't even try to piece it together. But I was fucking with this girl and I did not even like her like that. Like we just was having sex and I did not even like her like that. Like I liked her, no actually, she was fine as hell. I liked her I liked her personality sometimes, but I didn't like her enough to make her my girlfriend. This was a while ago though. And for some reason, like, when I would stop talking to her, I would feel like I need to still talk to her. And I'm like, girl, you don't even, like, you're not even tripped. Like, what's wrong with you? Why you feel like you need this bitch? It was like we was tied together because this damn, I don't know if she shot dildo semen in me or what, bitch. But, girl, I felt so, like, weird. Like, I was like, oh, I feel like I need to talk to her. And I kept telling myself, this ain't right. Like, this is just something, like, something tying y'all together. Man, I tell you, I don't be having sex.
It's so crazy. Have you ever had sex with someone and afterwards you felt like real sad or like,
oh my god,
like,
yes, or it felt like
that's a soul tie, like,
and it felt good during the sex, but as soon as you got done, it just felt like something, because you got to understand all the stuff that they've been through. And right, all the energy they had, all the stuff they done been through, all the people they done like they done put them inside of you, and your body
and vice
can't
versa.
Exactly, and your body can't fight all that off, all that energy, because sometimes it's too much, and that's when you get overwhelmed, you get depression, you get this, that. And they were saying with soul ties, like you gotta get prayed out and this, that. But y'all know I don't really go to church like that, because I told y'all my situation. But I feel like with me, like I just had my personal relationship with God, so I just prayed it out. Like girl, I just would pray like, God, like remove this person, like get this off me, like I can't take it no more. But that soul tie shit,
it's so real,
honey. That casual shit is for the birds. Because honestly, you be getting hemmed up and won't even know why you feeling the way you feel about somebody, and they ain't even somebody you want.
Yeah, you don't know what they doing. You don't know.
And then especially when they having sex with other people too, sis, that's too much going on.
Yes,
Okay.
it's so crazy because for my 25th, I vowed to myself like I'm not having sex.
Really?
Yeah.
Follow.
So I said until I get married. That's really, really hard. But I want to try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not against it.
I want to try it. I feel like, for one, like, sexual energy is so powerful.
It is.
You know, like, and once you really, like, master that and just, like, self-control and everything.
Right. So you really not going to try to have, you really trying to have no sex until you get married?
Yeah. Like, even the guy that I'm talking to, I told him. Like,
What did he say?
He said I support it. Like,
For real?
Girl.
That's a different type of energy, baby.
Mm-hmm.
See, I be still having sex out here, but
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
no, I still be doing my little thing. You know, I be still around that thing, but I'm trying to be, well, lately I haven't had nothing, but I feel like I'm trying to be more selective on who I even just share my energy with. So at that point, you know, that's kind of weeding out the people that will even have a chance to have sex with, because ain't nobody really tapping in.
Right, like who deserves it?
And I feel like I hold people to task. Like, I got motherfucking standards, baby. And if you ain't meeting them standards no more, I feel like I'm not, you know, before I used to be like, oh, like, yeah, I want this person to do this, but if they ain't doing it, like, I'm not allowed them to da-da-da-da-da. No.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna do exactly what I need from you, and I'm talking about stuff that's within, like, I'm not being like, it's not like I'm being so picky. It's just like, this is like, this bitch is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about stuff that's actually, you know, that you can fix. And if you can fix it, because I know people, they say don't talk to somebody if they're not doing something, like, don't try to change people.
Yeah.
I feel like I give everybody a chance. So, for example, I'll talk to you. I'll tell you the things I expect. Now, I can understand that might not be a part of your morals and what you want to do. But if I tell you and then you attempt to try to change, or you attempt to try to adjust so we have a happy medium, I can respect it. But if I get into there and you ain't doing what I want, and I'm not going to be like, oh, you just cute, or oh, you just spending money. Okay, like, I'm going to just tough it out. Like, girl, no more of that, okay?
No.
No more of that. Y'all ready to get y'all some growth, baby.
Period. Because again, you set the tone.
You set the tone. And it's crazy because you'll think, if I do this and that person won't talk to me. Or if I say this and that, they won't talk to me. And they will talk to you. If somebody wants you, they gonna deal with what you got going on. And they gonna try to make a decision or some type of solution so that everybody, so that they are still a part of your life.
Yeah. And that's how I had to learn, like, because at first I never really had boundaries.
Right? Really?
Yeah, I just felt like I don't.
So what determined whether you was gonna talk to them or didn't want to talk to them anymore if you didn't have any type of boundaries?
Like, so how I used to carry it, I feel like all the loss that, like, took place in my life, like losing my parents, like all of that stuff, I just always, like, wanted to attach myself to people. And I would be so scared to let them go, you know? So, like, if something happened, I was
like you had abandonment issues.
Yeah, exactly. So if something happened, I would be like, oh, it's okay. You know, it's okay. Cause
so if somebody did something you didn't like, you would just be like,
I would be upset about it. I would try to talk to them, of course, so they can, like, understand where I'm
But
coming
you probably
from.
came up with your own type of excuse for them.
Exactly. Now, girl,
See?
I ain't never been so happy to be by myself.
Ooh.
To, like, just be just with my son. Like,
Big dick energy.
Period, okay?
Where you going?
I'm not going to this mall real quick.
To the mall.
What mall? Okay, we're doing the finishing touches.
Yes.
She just want to show some titties so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, close your eyes.
Okay.
I'm there for everybody to be like, can you put my lashes on?
Yes. They secure?
This one is crooked.
No.
This one's crooked.
This one. It's not that bad
I
though.
have to lift it.
I don't want them to fly off on a helicopter.
Girl, they ain't.
You wasn't recording?
Girl, I was not recording.
Oh my lord.
Okay. Take two.
Okay.
So you guys, this is the end of the haul. I mean the end of our Get Ready With Me. We about to hit the streets. I'm gonna do a little mini vlog at the end of this, you know, or whatever. But Shania, I'm glad to have you on. You was real fun or whatever.
Thank you.
So tell them where they can find you, sis.
So you guys can follow me on Instagram at Kerina's Place, which is my mental health page. Or you can follow me on my regular page, Shania Kerina. Yep. So make sure y'all come holler at me.
You know. And I'm gonna do a little vlog at the end of this and stuff. But I was saying, you guys, me and Shania have been friends since her freshman year. I think it was my sophomore year of college. Honey, this is the one that was like, girl, you better go ahead and start you a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Cause I had taught, look, now this is so weird. I'm gonna say the girl name too. Jayla did YouTube before me. Jayla Coriana. Y'all always think we got beef. We don't. I have no type of beef. But Jayla, we was all in the same fashion class. For me, they was like, you need to start YouTube. And I'm like, girl, I don't know if I want to start YouTube. Everybody doing damn YouTube. And then that's when I was walking to class with Shania outside of Hinton. I said, Shania, like, my friend told me I should do YouTube. What you think? And Shania was like, I was like, but everybody do it already. Shania was like, girl,
Do that YouTube.
do that YouTube.
Cause nobody is you.
Period. And look where we at. Come on, friend.
Period.
With the tattoos, friend.
Period.
My girls ain't scared. Cause honestly, I'm scared to be on a helicopter.
I'm terrified, but we ready to do this shit.
Oh.
I'm sitting in the front.
You can sit in the front if you want to, baby girl. I can't.
I'm just kidding.